Chosen one, did you know the price has already been paid? You're not fighting for victory, you're walking from it. Every debt, every burden, every stain, cancelled. Not by your efforts, not by your works, but by the blood of the one who chose you. Paid in full, it is finished. Heaven has declared it. The courts of the spirit world have ruled in your favor. You are not a victim, you are a victor. You don't owe the world an explanation. You don't owe your past another ounce of pain. The chains they tried to lock you in, broken. The guilt they threw at you, cleansed. The curses they whispered behind your back, reversed. The enemy had a plan, but God had a payment, and it covered everything. Every heartbreak, every mistake, every attack. Nothing was left unpaid. When Jesus said, "It is finished," He meant your struggle too. You don't owe shame anything anymore. You don't owe fear any more of your nights. You don't owe trauma any more of your mind. You were chosen. You were paid for. You were claimed. The world may not understand, but heaven does. The enemy hoped you would never realize this. But now you do. You are walking in freedom you didn't earn, but were given. And that's what makes it so powerful. This is divine grace, freedom that cannot be undone. The blood speaks louder than your past. The cross erased your condemnation, and the empty tomb sealed your victory. You are not halfway healed, you are fully paid. You are not partly forgiven, you are completely restored. Your name has been cleared. Your purpose has been reactivated. Your soul has been set ablaze. Because the invoice was stamped, paid in full. Hell lost its claim on you the day heaven claimed your name. You are no longer battling for worth, you were bought with worth. The darkness doesn't have the final word, God does. And His word is yes. His word is done. His word is victory. They may see you and think you're still bound, but they don't know the spiritual transaction that set you free. The price was blood. The result is power. The evidence is you, still standing, still chosen. Welcome to your victory. You weren't picked out of a crowd by chance. You were chosen before time began. God didn't just find you, He formed you. He didn't stumble upon your life. He wrote every chapter. You're not a backup plan. You are the blueprint. While others saw your flaws, God saw your future. Before you made a single mistake, grace was already in place. Before the enemy touched your life, God had already sealed your destiny. You were chosen while still in the wilderness. You were anointed in silence, prepared in hiddenness. Your calling wasn't voted on, it was decreed. Heaven didn't need permission to pick you. And God didn't consult your critics before He confirmed your calling. They may have overlooked you, but God never did. They may have walked away, but He always stayed. You were chosen when you felt the most unworthy. You were redeemed when you felt the most broken. That's what grace does. It reaches when nothing else can. You didn't earn it. You didn't deserve it. But He gave it anyway. Because love doesn't wait for perfection. Love moves first. And the love of God moved mountains to reach you. Redemption was never a negotiation. It was a rescue mission. You weren't bought at a discount. You were paid in full. Jesus didn't bleed halfway. He didn't halfway carry the cross. He carried all of it, for all of you. Every wound He took had your name on it. Every stripe on His back was redemption in motion. The nails weren't just punishment, they were payment. The blood wasn't just shed, it was poured. Not just to cleanse you, but to crown you. You are no longer just forgiven. You are royalty. No longer an orphan, you are adopted into glory. You are seated with Christ in heavenly places. You were chosen for access, not just survival. You were redeemed for purpose, not just peace. God didn't just save you, He restored you. He didn't just pull you out, He placed you in authority, in power, in divine identity. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You are light in a world that tried to bury you in darkness. And you shine, not because of you, but because of Him. The oil on your life is evidence. You were chosen for more. The calling on your name is proof. You were born for this. You carry heaven's seal. The enemy knows it. That's why he fought so hard. Hell saw your future before you did. That's why the war started early. But you're still here. You're still standing. And that means the anointing still rests on you. You didn't survive to stay silent. You didn't get redeemed to live hidden. You are God's chosen vessel, filled and appointed. You're not disposable. You're divine. You were purchased with a price no devil can refund. You don't belong to this world. You belong to the kingdom. The blood speaks louder than their gossip. The cross speaks louder than your past. Grace speaks louder than your failure. You are not your mistakes. You are not your pain. You are not what they said about you. You are what God declared over you. And He said, chosen. He said, redeemed. He said, mine. You don't have to prove your worth. It's already settled. You don't have to earn your seat. It's already reserved. And no demon in hell can unwrite your name. You were made to carry this glory. You were made to walk in this light. You were made for such a time as this. The same power that raised Christ now lives in you. So walk like you're chosen. Live like you're redeemed. Chosen one, you're not waiting for a breakthrough. It already happened. You're not begging for a win. You're walking in one. The battle was won before you ever showed up to fight. Jesus didn't leave victory as a mystery. He made it your inheritance. The enemy isn't afraid of your future. He's terrified you'll realize it's already begun. You're not climbing toward victory. You're living from it. Victory is not a someday promise. It's a right now reality. You're not a maybe. You're a marked one. You're not pending. You're paid. And the receipt says, it is finished. The cross wasn't a setup. It was the knockout. The resurrection wasn't symbolic. It was strategic. Hell was stripped of its authority the moment Christ rose. And because He rose, so do you. You are walking proof that death was defeated. You are a living testimony that the grave has no grip. Victory isn't just on you. It's in you. It's in your voice. It's in your steps. It's in your DNA. You're not here to fight for it. You're here to enforce it. The devil can't take what he never gave. He can't undo what the blood has sealed. You are not under attack. You are under authority. God didn't bring you this far to let you fail. The evidence is in the scars that didn't kill you. The proof is in the tears that didn't drown you. You've been hit, but never defeated. Pressed, but never crushed. Shaken, but still chosen. Every storm had one purpose: to reveal the power already inside you. You walked through fire and didn't burn, because fire can't consume what's already refined. You weren't made to crumble, you were made to rise. And you did. Even when no one clapped, even when no one believed, even when you didn't feel ready. But heaven knew. The Spirit whispered what the world couldn't see. You've already won. The crown doesn't come after you prove yourself. It comes because He already proved everything on your behalf. You are seated in heavenly places. Not someday, now. Not when things look better, right in the middle of the mess. God prepares a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Because your victory is not private, it's public. He wants them to see it. He wants you to feel it. Victory that drips with oil. Victory that breaks every generational curse. Victory that silences every accusation. You don't need permission to rise. God already gave it. You don't need perfect circumstances to celebrate. Your win is eternal. It's written in heaven and sealed in blood. Your story is one of triumph, not because you're strong, but because He is. The cross didn't just rescue you, it crowned you. The stone wasn't just rolled away, it was a symbol. Nothing can hold you down. Hell trembles every time you remember who you are. You were made to rule, not run. You were made to lead, not just survive. You were made to shine, not shrink. And that's exactly what you're doing now. Every step you take is a strike against darkness. Every breath you breathe carries the sound of resurrection. You are a walking miracle, a standing testimony, a voice that cannot be silenced. a light that will not go dim. You are victory wrapped in flesh. You are destiny wearing shoes. You are fire dressed as faith. You are the proof that God wins. And because He wins, you win. The scoreboard already says victory. It's not just in the future. It's echoing right now. Can you hear it? The chains falling, the lies crumbling, the atmosphere shifting, your name being shouted in heaven's halls. That one belongs to me. You don't need more confirmation. You need boldness. Step like you've won. Speak like it's settled. Praise like the battle is over, because it is. Rest in the truth. The enemy is already under your feet. The only thing left to do is walk it out. The miracle already happened. The promise is already released. The doors are already unlocked. You are not a mistake. You are a message, not a mess. You are the miracle. You were paid in full, and now you live in full of joy, full of faith, full of power, full of purpose, full of fire, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you now. Chosen one, it's time to live like you've already won. You've cried enough. Now it's time to rise. You've doubted enough. Now it's time to declare. You've waited long enough. Now it's time to walk in it. No more apologizing for your favor. No more shrinking for their comfort. No more toning down your light to match their darkness. You've been crowned. Act like it. Royalty doesn't beg. Royalty doesn't chase. Royalty stands. And you, chosen one, are royal blood in motion. Live like the promise is yours, because it is. Walk like the doors are open, because they are. Speak like you have authority, because you do. Move like you're covered, because heaven has your back. This is not the time to hesitate. This is not the time to question who you are. You've been through too much to play small now. You've survived what others didn't, and that says something. Your existence is already evidence of a miracle. So live boldly, live prophetically, live like every step shifts the atmosphere, because it does. When you speak, mountains listen. When you move, strongholds shake. You're not average, you're anointed. You're not random, you're chosen. You're not weak, you're weaponized. Your presence is a problem to darkness. Your prayers are arrows. Your praise is warfare. Your joy is resistance. So smile like hell already lost. Laugh like the grave has no power. Dance like chains have broken, because they have. Don't live like you're still waiting for proof. You are the proof. You are the fulfilled prophecy. You are the answered prayer. You are the walking reward. So shift your posture. Straighten your shoulders. Speak with fire. Think like a champion. Expect doors to open. Expect divine connections. Expect favor you didn't apply for. Expect rooms you don't qualify for. Because God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. And you've been called, appointed, positioned, sent. You've been hidden. Now you're being revealed. You've been tested. Now you're being trusted. You've been processed. Now you're being promoted. And promotion doesn't always look flashy. It looks like peace, like clarity, like divine alignment, like waking up with purpose in your bones. So stop rehearsing defeat. Start remembering victory. Stop replaying the rejection. Start rehearsing the promise. Your future is not in their hands. It's in God's. And God is faithful. He didn't bring you this far to leave you now. He didn't call you out of the pit just to drop you in the desert. He called you into purpose, into overflow, into leadership, into boldness. This is the season you stop crawling and start conquering. Stop surviving, start thriving. Stop hiding, start reigning. You are more than a conqueror, not just getting by, but overcoming in style. Let your mindset match your miracle. Let your faith match your favor. Let your behavior match your breakthrough. This is how the chosen live, with power, with peace, with unshakable confidence. Confidence not in self, but in the one who paid for it all. That's why you can walk into rooms with no fear. That's why you can speak with boldness. That's why your silence still speaks volumes. Because heaven backs you, and hell fears you. You've been underestimated for the last time. Now it's time to overtake, overcome, overflow. The old you is gone. The healed you has arrived. The whole you is rising. You're no longer fighting for identity. You're walking in it. No more insecurity. No more hiding behind maybe. No more praying like you're unsure if he'll move. Start praising like it's already done. Start walking like it's already yours. Start living like a king, like a queen, like royalty. Because that's what you are. You're paid in full, washed in blood, crowned with glory, dressed in righteousness, covered in favor, sealed with purpose, called to influence, called to reign, called to represent heaven on earth. The world is waiting for you to rise. So rise, speak, shine, shake the ground when you walk, shift the air when you enter the room. You are divine strategy in human form. You are not late. You're right on God's time. So live like it. Live like you've already won. Because you have. Say this out loud. I am paid in full. I am chosen. I am redeemed. I am victorious. These are not just words. They are spiritual weapons. Your mouth has power. Use it. Declare it until doubt has no place left to hide. Speak it until your atmosphere aligns with heaven. Comment 777 if you believe your debt has been paid. Write it in your journal. Say it in your prayer time. Shout it if you have to. You are not weak. You are waking up. You are not lost. You are being aligned. This moment is not emotional. It's prophetic. Something is shifting right now. The weight is lifting. The fog is clearing. The fire in you is rising. This isn't hype. It's heaven. And heaven is calling you into position, into purpose, into clarity, into destiny. Repeat after me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I will not shrink. I will not settle. I will not apologize for being chosen. I will walk in boldness, with faith, and in fullness. Lift your head, chosen one. You are not under, you are above. You are not cursed, you are covered. You are not forgotten, you are favored. You are not stuck, you are sent. You are not hidden, you are His. Feel that truth settle into your spirit. Let it shake the dust off your dreams. Let it breathe life into what you thought was dead. Your voice is rising again. Your strength is returning. Your boldness is being reignited. You're not here by accident. This is divine timing. If this word is for you, don't scroll past it. Type "It is finished" in the comments if you believe. This is your moment of alignment. This is your call to action. Get up and pray again. Dream again. Write again. Worship like you know you're already free. Because you are. Fast, seek, press in. God is speaking. Are you listening? Your assignment is too great to be quiet now. Your anointing is too precious to sit idle. Don't wait for a stage. Speak right where you are. Don't wait for applause. Heaven's already cheering. Don't wait for them to agree. You've already been approved. This is activation. This is commissioning. This is divine release. You were made for this. The fire in your bones is not by accident. It's a signal. God is doing something new. Let the old mindsets go. Let the old limits die. Step into your fullness. Step into your faith. Step into your fire. You don't have to strive for what's already yours. You don't have to fight for what's already finished. The price was paid. The victory was won. All that's left is for you to walk in it. Grace is not a theory. It's your lifestyle now. You were bought with perfect blood. That means your future is secure. That means your identity is settled. That means your story is sacred. Walk with your head high. You're walking in divine favor. Speak with peace. You are covered by grace. Move with joy. You are no longer carrying shame. Everything that tried to bury you has now built you. Everything that tried to break you has only revealed your strength. You are evidence that grace works. Now go. Live like you know it.